I just got home from the hospital with our newborn daughter 3 days ago, and I'm still processing what happened. I don't know if I overreacted or if I have every right to be furious. My mother-in-law, Linda, has always been involved. When my husband Jake and I got married 2 years ago, she had opinions about everything from my dress to the flowers to the reception menu. But she means well, and Jake is an only child, so I've always tried to be understanding and patient. When I got pregnant 8 months ago, she was over the moon excited. She wanted to come to every single doctor's appointment, threw us an elaborate baby shower, and constantly sent me articles about parenting, breastfeeding, and baby sleep schedules. The nursery was my special project. I spent months carefully planning every detail. Soft sage green walls, white furniture, woodland creature theme with little foxes and deer. It was perfect. Simple, calming, peaceful, exactly what I wanted for our daughter. Linda had suggested multiple times that we go with pink and princesses, but I politely but firmly told her we were going a different direction with a more neutral, nature-inspired theme. I went into labor 2 weeks early, which was unexpected and scary. The labor itself was intense and difficult, and we ended up staying at the hospital for 4 full days because of some minor complications with both me and the baby. Linda had a key to our house to water the plants and check the mail while we were gone. When we finally came home, exhausted, overwhelmed, and just wanting to settle in with our new baby, I walked into the nursery and completely froze in shock. Everything was different. Everything. The sage green walls I'd carefully painted myself were now bubblegum pink. There were princess decals covering every wall, Cinderella, Belle, Ariel, everywhere. The woodland creature bedding I'd spent weeks choosing online was completely gone, replaced with Disney princess sheets, blankets, and bumper pads. She'd even switched out the white changing table for a pink one with ridiculous crown-shaped drawer pulls. My carefully curated bookshelf of classic children's books was now filled with new princess books she'd bought. Even the curtains were different, pink with tiaras instead of my simple white ones. I just stood there in the doorway holding my sleeping newborn daughter, tears streaming down my face. Jake walked in behind me and was absolutely furious. He called his mom immediately, his voice shaking with anger. Linda showed up at our house within 20 minutes, beaming with pride, clearly expecting us to be thrilled and grateful. She said she knew I'd be too tired after giving birth to finish decorating properly, so she helped by completing it her way. She kept going on about how she'd spent over $3,000 of her own money. She kept repeating, "Every little girl deserves a princess room. She'll love it when she's older." I took a deep breath and told her as calmly as I could that I needed her to put everything back the way it was. She looked at me like I'd slapped her across the face. She said I was being completely ungrateful, that she'd worked so hard for days, that I was just hormonal and didn't know what I was saying. Jake backed me up completely, but she started crying dramatically, saying we were being cruel and heartless, and that she just wanted to do something special for her only granddaughter. She left in tears, slamming the door. Now Jake's whole family is calling and texting us constantly. His aunt said I should just accept the gesture gracefully and repaint later if I really want to. His dad thinks we're being unnecessarily harsh and hurting Linda's feelings. Even my own mother said I should pick my battles and that it's not worth the family drama. But this was my nursery, my baby. She completely disregarded what I wanted and made a major decision about my home without asking permission. The fact that she spent her own money doesn't make it okay. It actually makes it worse, like she bought the right to override my choices. Am I wrong for demanding she change it back?